Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to this episode of Behind the Mask. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. There's a button right there. It takes 2 seconds. And if you'd like to join the channel, you can contribute monthly. It goes right toward our website, keeping it running, and it'll go toward a future giveaway. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that I have a fascination with. And it's a very strange toy line. One of the stranger ones I think that are out there that not many people fully remember, but might remember bits and pieces, and that is Food Fighters by Mattel. The premise of the toys were that you had anthropomorphic toys that were split into 2 factions. You had the good guys, the kitchen commandos, and the bad guys, the refrigerator rejects. With a tagline of combat at its kookiest, the figures were a soft plastic. All the limbs were hard. They had a hard hat, like, a helmet, some sort of gun, a backpack, and they were different foods. It was a very poor selling product, but one still that, again, I really enjoyed playing with when I was a kid, and it was really cool to recollect it as well at an older age. I mean, this hamburger is gonna fight you. Just it's so unique for that time frame that I just wanted to talk about it. I don't have any of the vehicles, and there were 3 that were released, along with an unreleased playset. But I'll give you the names of those real quick. You got Combat Carton, Fry Chopper, and BBQ Bomber, respectively. It just so happens that Pixel Dan has a video up, and I'll link it in the description, of a concept of the unreleased refrigerator playset for this line. So it's pretty cool to see that. So thanks to them for putting that out there. Carded figures of this line, depending on which one you're looking at, you're going to be spending anywhere from $60 to upwards of $500 for reference if you're thinking of going that route. And loose, depending on the figure as well, 25 if it's a good condition to upwards of a couple hundred as well. And some of the higher cost ones are going to be some of the variant figures that are out there, and we'll get to those as we go through the figures themselves, and I'll point out what they're worth. So we're going to start out with Chip the Ripper. I have them here, but I'm going to put them up on the screen so it's easier for me to convey here. Comes with a gun and a backpack. Very basic. It's a cookie. But this is one of the ones that has a variant, as you'll see here. The variant loose, you're going to pay about $150 for, complete, if not a little bit more. So keep that in mind. Next one up, we have Private Pizza. Again, gun and a backpack. It's going to be similar type of pattern you're going to see here as we go through. But the one thing I will say is that they at least try to not reuse molds like some other toys would have at this point, other than the repaints, but the primary line are unique in their own right. And we have Fat Frenchie. I'm not sure if that name will hold up today, but here he is. And we have Brigadier General. Pretty weird name, but I guess they're able to stay with that pattern, so be it. Mean Wiener. It's a hot dog. Luckily, there's no ketchup on them because that would be disgusting.
We've got him in sight. Hold on, Mask will be right back.
Yo, Burgundy, chew on this.
You'll never cut the mustard, mean winner!
Food fight!
Your history, Private Pizza. Pow! And your lunch. Combat Curtain. Fire!
What's going on?
Joy Slam is food again, Mom.
Food fighters, figures in Combat Carton eat sold separately. Toys do not walk and talk.
Now watch what Mask does.
Lieutenant Leg, a chicken leg. Sergeant Scoop ice cream cone. And this is another one of the ones that has a variant color, and it's orange. Major Munch chocolate covered donut. Short Stack, who does have a variant as well, stack of pancakes. And Taco Terror. I think when I was younger, I played the most with the chicken leg, the taco, and the slice of pizza. I don't know why, maybe because they were some of my favorite foods back then, but definitely the ones I gravitated toward. And if you had these when you were younger, think about, I mean, if you can, remember which one you had or which couple of ones you had and which ones did you like the best, because I think it's going to have a lot to do with your food style back then. Now you're just recollecting it for the nostalgia, but I don't know. Did you get the hot dog? Did you get the burger? There's very philosophical questions here that have to be answered. So I do need to hear that in the comments. A complete loose set, you're going to be paying maybe upwards, and this is without the guns and without the backpacks, $500 roughly, give or take. That's without shipping in the United States. You might be able to get it for more or less. Worth is what you pay, so keep that in mind. And I don't know of any other instances of this kind of line. It never made a comeback. It was kind of it. And because of its poor sales, it was really kind of just pushed aside to some of the, five and dime stores essentially, and never really made it in these stores, the larger chain stores like KV or Toys R Us. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this line. Again, my thoughts are that I love it. I still do love it. If you have any questions about what you saw here today, I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help keep Mask alive. And this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I'll talk to you later. Spectrum's got such